Let's assume we need to add columns for the brand name and the brand description to our table. Both the name and the description are strings. There are several data types available for us to choose from that all correspond to MySQL data types. So we've got varchar, text, medium text, and long text. And the main difference between these column types is the size of the strings that can be stored in a given column. On the MySQL side, there isn't a real difference between varchar and text columns anymore. However, Magento places a restriction on the length of varchar columns, which is the text has to be shorter or equal to 1024 characters. And I believe that's not arbitrary, but that is because of the default MySQL max sort length value for InnoDB tables. So that means the full text that's stored in varchar columns will be taken into account during indexing. Also, there's a difference in what attributes are allowed to be specified on a given column type. For varchar, we can specify a default and a length attribute, well, in addition to the others like nullable and comment. Right? I only specify default and length here because that's the only difference. And on text, we can only specify default, but no length attribute, and neither default nor length can be specified on medium text or long text. And to be honest, I don't have an explanation for that. But I guess that's okay. Along with these text type, we have matching binary size column types: var binary, blob, medium blob, and long blob. And internally, they use the same storage size as the text column types. However, Magento places a length restriction on var binary that only 255 or less bytes can be stored in var binary. And the default and length attributes can only be specified on var binary columns. So let's get right to it. For the name column, let's choose a varchar type. And let's specify a nullable false. And how about a length? Maybe 124 characters, and maybe a comment. Okay. And now let's add a description column of types text. Let's say nullable true. Not every brand needs to have a description. Comment. Brand description. Okay, I guess that wraps up the declaration of columns for storing strings or binary data.